What in YouTube? It's your boy Kurt, man, and I'm back with another video. If you new, subscribe. If you not, welcome back. Don't forget to like the video. Peace to everybody who tapped in. As usual, I ain't wasting your time, man. As a man thinketh, so he is. As a man thinketh, so he is, bro. Life is all perspective. Hold on, let me do something right quick. Let me get my brightness up a bit, you feel me? Boom. Alright. So like I was saying, life is all perspective. That's today's video, bro. I'm tapping into the metaphysics and spiritual philosophies that I know that are real and that are true, right? And we gonna branch off from this statement or this proverb that says, as a man thinketh, so he is. I'm pretty sure a lot of us have heard this before, that you are what you think, right? But this is the most precise. Like, as much as the statement sounds very cliche and basic, it's very true. What you think is exactly what you are. Like, my nigga, your brain, your psychological mind is what's in control of your reality. This is why everybody's reality is different, as much as we could perceive the same thing. You see, you can perceive this as a pouch, right? I'm perceiving it as a pouch too. This is because your brain knows this as a pouch. If your brain was programmed earlier to know this as something else, you will perceive that as something else, not a pouch. This is a phone cover. We perceive this as a phone cover. If we had to program somebody else's mind to perceive this as a calculator, his mind was probably going to perceive this as a calculator. That's how deep it gets. So science says, right? This is science. You can look this up, my nigga. You don't see with your eyes. You see with your brain. So what your eyes are basically a projector. Your eyes perceive the reality, but you see with your brain. Everything that's in front of you is not real, my nigga. Technically, everything that's existing in front of you is not real. Your brain is just perceiving this as if it is. You feel me? So branching into the idea that what you think is what you are, then you understand that the fact that the reason why you're not where you want to be in life is because you don't think you are that. It's that simple. The reason why you're not where you want to be in life is because you don't think you are that. You need to think it first before it can come into existence, because you have different planes. You don't just have a physical plane, bro. Right now, when I'm walking, where I'm making this video, this is the third dimension, right? You have higher dimensions, my nigga. You don't just live, you don't operate in one dimension. You are a multi-dimensional being. So with that being said, we're in a physical dimension right now, which is 3D. You see in 3 dimensions. Length, width, and height. Those are the dimensions you can perceive in this reality, right? That's the third. Those are 3. It's length, width, and height. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, you got the mental plane. This is the 4th dimension. This is where your thoughts are created, bro. And then you got the 5th dimension. You can call this heaven. I call this heaven. It's a dimension you cannot even perceive. You know what I'm saying? Go do some research on how dimensions work. Then you can have an understanding of what I'm saying. And then you got the 6th dimension, 7th, 8th, 9th. You got dimensions on dimensions. So let's stick to the 4th dimension, right? The 4th dimension is basically the mental plane. This is where you dream, because you understand that dreams are just a mere reflection of your psychological mind majority of the time. If you've been thinking about something a lot, you can dream about that thing the same night, bro. I had multiple experiences where I've been thinking about somebody or thinking about something to the point where I dream about that thing. That's because this is what your psychological mind is constantly being your psychological mind, bro, is constantly be thinking about this. What is your psychological mind? This is the mind that's thinking when unintentionally. It's so many things that you do that are psychological. You breathe psychologically. You don't force you ain't telling your body to breathe. It's already programmed in you to be able to breathe without you having to put any effort, right? It's like talking. I can just be talking, bro, unconsciously. Yeah, your subconscious is basically the brain that operates unconsciously. This is the brain that is listening to everything you say. This is the brain this is the brain that learns things you don't have to do consciously. That includes majority of your thoughts, bro. Most of the things you tell yourself unconsciously as much as you could be conscious about them. So for example, if you constantly telling yourself you a loser, right? This is something you telling yourself. This is something you might be doing unconsciously. You know what I'm saying? You might make a fuck up in a day and you telling yourself in your head that you a loser or you a fuck up. You just feeding yourself negativity. Your subconscious brain is learning that. Your subconscious brain is taking note of that. Your subconscious brain listens to everything. This is the mental plane. Because remember, all these dimensions are within you. You got all these dimensions within you. So the fourth dimension is listening to everything you're saying to yourself. Everything you think, it stores. It's up to you to decide, right? What to use. So with that being said, as a man thinketh, so he is. Like I was saying, the reason you don't want to be where you need to be or where you want to be in life is because you don't think that. And if you don't think that's who you are, then ain't no way you gonna be that, bro. Ain't no way. If you see yourself as a fucking entrepreneur, are you thinking that way? Are you thinking as an entrepreneur? If you see yourself as a producer, are you thinking as a producer? If you see yourself as a football player, are you thinking as a football player? If you see yourself as a fucking gym rat, are you thinking as a gym rat, bodybuilder? Whatever it is that you do, you have to think in that manner, bro. Because the moment you think in that manner, you're gonna start doing things that align with whatever you're thinking. Do you get what I'm saying? So the moment I'm thinking I'm a fucking bodybuilder, bro, I'm thinking this. This is something I'm constantly telling myself, like, yo, I'm a bodybuilder, I'm a bodybuilder, I'm a bodybuilder. We can get into it. What do bodybuilders do? Alright, bodybuilders need to sleep early so that they can gain muscle, you know what I'm saying, for recovery. Bodybuilders need to eat the right foods so that they can feed their muscles. Bodybuilders need to be working out every day. You gonna start doing things that bodybuilders do just because it's what your mind is thinking. So you are aligning yourself with that vibration of bodybuilding. Bodybuilding. You know what I'm saying? Music, producer, whatever it is. You know what I'm saying? Anything it is. The moment you think it, you can become it. As a man thinking, so he is. This is why you don't want to feed your mind negative thoughts. Because your subconscious don't know the difference between a joke and reality. Your subconscious take everything you say. Everything I'm saying right now, bro, my subconscious is already recording it. Everything I'm saying, I'm speaking from the subconscious. These are things that I'm thinking. These are things that I already know. These are things, you know what I'm saying? So you don't want to tell yourself negative things because your subconscious is going to take note of that. And that means these are the things you're thinking. That means these are the things you're going to become. This is a esoteric knowledge, bro. It's some real shit. As a man thinketh, so he is. And the reason I made this video is because I understand that we need to understand that the mental is the most important thing. Because once you win this, bro, you're gonna win life. Everything is perspective. The moment you can perceive life in a certain way, it's the moment your reality is gonna change. Because a negative experience can happen right now, but the way you perceive it is gonna determine how your reality is gonna shape out. A negative thing can happen right now, but the way you perceive it is gonna determine how your reality is gonna shape out. I'm gonna say that one more time. A negative thing can happen right now, but the way you perceive it is gonna determine how your reality is gonna shape up. You get what I'm saying? So the way you think about the situation will determine the reality. If you think about the situation in a negative way, what you think is gonna happen? It's basics, bro. It's common sense. If you think about the situation in a positive way, what do you think is gonna happen? It leads down to the point that I had in my previous video, like maybe 3 videos back or a video back. I don't remember, but I remember saying life is meaningless. You give it meaning. Everything happens, but you have to think something in order for you to perceive it. You feel me? Like, if something positive happens right now, you can literally think negative of that, and the whole situation is gonna turn negative simply because you thought it, or you thinked it, nigga. Like, you feel me? Bad English, man. But hey, simply because you thought of the situation in a negative way, this is what you're gonna become. This is what your situation is gonna become. This is what you're gonna perceive it as. So if you wanna, bro, if you got something that you're striving to be, you have to think that before you can become it. Because the moment you think it, slowly but surely, the more your mind is learning it, the more your mind keeps learning that, the more your mind keeps learning that, automatically your body's gonna respond to what you're feeding in here. Because like I said, everything starts in here. So if you're a technician, if you're a producer, whatever the fuck you are, if you're constantly feeding your brain that this is what I am, I am, I am, I am, I am, you know what I'm saying? Okay, your brain saying, cool, I am this. Bro, automatically, you're going to find out during the day, you're going to be asking yourself, okay, how can I be better? How can I be, how? You know what I'm saying? What does this do? For example, I'm going to be thinking, I'm a producer. Cool. What do producers do during the day? Like, what do producers do throughout the day to be called producers? The simple fact that you're already thinking that you're a producer, your mental is gonna drive you in the path of a producer, because everything starts here. This is your remote control, bro. Your brain. This is the remote control. This is just the body to move. As much as you think you are your body, bro, you're not. Neither are you the mind. You are the one that's in control of both mind and body. You are spirit. You feel me? But this video is simply based on, as a man thinketh, so he is. And I'm gonna leave it at that. You feel me? I feel like I said enough. Whatever you want to be, whatever you want to be in life, you need to think it first before you can become it. Because if you're not thinking it, ain't no way you're gonna become it. You feel me? And that's today's video, man. Thank you. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. Like, comment, share if you think it's helpful. And I'm gonna catch y'all on the next one. Peace.